G'day, it's fugitive Australian journalist Shane Dowling from the website and YouTube channel Kangaroo Court of Australia. Now, new Epstein files have dropped a day and a half ago, depending on where you are in the world. And there's new emails in there, new documents in relation to former Australian Prime Minister Kevin Rudd. Now, if you've been following the story, make sure you watch this video to the end, because there's certain information I'm going to shine a light on that no one else has, because I've been working on the story for over a year now, or roughly a year, in relation to Kevin Rudd and his connections to Jeffrey Epstein. And Kevin Rudd last year called in the lawyers trying to hide the information I was sharing by documents and videos. And he sent a legal letter to Google and YouTube. But he wouldn't send anything to me. But I cover that in the article, and I'll read the article out to you. And I'll also show you a short video of Kevin Rudd doing an interview with Channel 7 back in 2020, where he's caught lying, trying to blame Rupert Murdoch's News Corp. An article I just published is titled, Kevin Rudd named in new Epstein files again and again, the smoking guns. And I published it on Sunday, the 1st of February 2026. And it starts off, former Prime Minister Kevin Rudd's relationship with Jeffrey Epstein has been exposed further after the US government released more Epstein files, and it again shows Kevin Rudd has lied about his relationship with Epstein. It must be remembered that Kevin Rudd sent defamation threats to Google and YouTube last year, when I published articles and videos about him lying about his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. But he never sent me any legal threats, which shows the threats were frivolous and vexatious. And I'll put some links to videos below this video on YouTube with the background information. My article goes on to say, Kevin Rudd is on video, as per below, in October 2020 saying he never met or spoke to Jeffrey Epstein, yet his name shows up on emails and documents that show he is lying. Latest Epstein files released by the US government Saturday morning Australian time, 31st of January 2026. Kevin Rudd was on Jeffrey Epstein's daily schedule, which I'll put up on screen now, for a meeting on the 8th of June 2014 at 4:30 p.m, as per the screenshot you can see now. A text message to Jeffrey Epstein on the 28th of September 2015, which I'll put up on the screen now, says, Hi Jeff, Terj has been trying to reach you. He asked me to let you know that the Mongolian president will come at 8 p.m. Kevin Rudd has also asked if he can bring his wife and son. Would that be okay? Thanks, Camilla. Epstein responds, okay, as per the screenshot now. Epstein's name does not show up next to his comments in the above screenshot, but Camilla says, Hi Jeff, and also says later in the messages on the 21st of January 2017, Happy birthday, Jeff. I hope you had a great day. Best, Camilla. An internet search shows Epstein's birthday is the 20th of January 1953, which matches the date of the happy birthday message, which is the 20th of January. And we've got a link to the full document so you can see that. My article goes on to say, how does Kevin Rudd explain the above when Kevin is on video saying he had never met Epstein, nor spoken to him to the best of his recollection? And here's a smoking gun. Thorjohn Jagelin sent Jeffrey Epstein an email on the 5th of February 2013, which says, yes, it's a shame. The island would be something for us in the European winter. When, ? Kevin Rudd, a friend of both of us, just left my house, as you can see on the screenshot on screen now. The island referred to in the screenshot would have been Little St. James, or Epstein Island as it's known, where they rape children. How does Kevin Rudd explain that? Another email from Jeffrey Epstein to his assistant says, all non-vegetarian food, as now Kevin Rudd is also coming. The problem for Kevin Rudd is he lied by blaming Rupert Murdoch's News Corp for reporting on him and Epstein in 2020, as I originally wrote last year, and as per the video I'm about to show you, which ignited the frivolous defamation threat Rudd sent to Google and YouTube in September 2025. The Jeffrey Epstein donation scandal was reported by Channel 7 on the 29th of October 2020, as did most of Australian media. As per the video I'm about to show you, Rudd answered questions, then panicked at the end and tried to blame Rupert Murdoch and News Corp, but the journalist didn't buy it. And I'll show you that video now.
The Norwegian diplomat, the Mongolian millions, and notorious pedophile Jeffrey Epstein, all the makings of a spy thriller, and Kevin Rudd in an unwanted front-page role.
We do not believe that we should have anything to do with the funds from such an odious character, such an appalling character, as Epstein.
We is the New York-based International Peace Institute, now chaired by Mr Rudd, which did accept $650,000 from Epstein, money it's now redonated to victims of sexual abuse.
The IPI board is angry about this.
The revelations made by a Norwegian newspaper investigating the Institute's CEO, Turja Rod Larsen, who got a $150,000 personal loan from Epstein.
Last year when we asked Mr Rudd, he said that he had no knowledge of any link to Epstein.
And today, although conceding they were on a conference call together in 2014 and may have once attended the same New York social function.
To the best of my knowledge, I have never met Mr Epstein.
Mr Rudd turned down $100,000 from the Mongolian government for advice he gave on behalf of the Institute, money the Norwegian newspaper says Mr Rod Larsen tried unsuccessfully to redirect to Epstein. The story ran prominently this morning, including on this network, but Kevin Rudd singled out News Corp's treatment, accusing it of payback for his petition for a royal commission into the Murdoch empire's influence, accusing News Corp of avoiding another story.
Rupert Murdoch's name and number are in Epstein's little black book. Go figure.
A News Corp spokesman said all the questions over the notorious pedophile's donations were for Mr Rudd. Mark Riley, 7 News.
Rudd locked himself into the lie of never having met Epstein in 2020, as per the video I just showed you, because he would have been thinking, because Epstein died in August 2019, that there would be nobody to contradict whatever Rudd said. But Rudd didn't count on the Epstein files being released and exposing his lies. Kevin Rudd's defamation threat to Google and YouTube. I sent Kevin Rudd's lawyers an email on Friday, the 30th of January 2026, because I had started working on an article titled "The Real Reason Kevin Rudd Resigned as Australia's Ambassador to the US." But then the latest Epstein files were released, which meant I changed direction and filtered through the 135 new files, many are duplicates, that named Kevin Rudd. The email I sent to Rudd's lawyers, Giles George lawyers, as per on the screenshot now, still relevant as it is a key part of the story, because Kevin Rudd spent big dollars trying to cover up his lies about his connection to Jeffrey Epstein. But Rudd won't back up his legal threat. And the email I sent on Friday says, subject, Kevin Rudd's concerns notice sent to Google and YouTube. Dear Mr Patrick George and Ms Rebecca Giles, can you please send me a copy of Kevin Rudd's defamation concerns notice that you sent to Google and YouTube on or around the 22nd of September 2025 regarding my video and article. If you will not send me a copy of the concerns notice, please explain why. Please respond by 6 p.m. Friday, 30th of January 2026. Regards, Shane Delling, Kangaroo Court of Australia. My article goes on to say, you have to ask why Rudd wasted so much money trying to hide the truth, given it has now been proven to be futile, and in fact caused a Streisand effect with the videos when I posted them on X. I originally thought Rudd had just had his lawyers send a lawyer's letter to Google and YouTube, but as per the document on screen now, turns out Rudd had his lawyers send a defamation concerns notice, which would have cost a lot more. But as per the email I just showed you, they haven't given me a copy nor replied to my above email asking for a copy of the concerns notice. And the document on screen now is from the online Lumen database, which collects and analyses legal complaints and requests for removal of online materials, helping internet users to know their rights and understand the law. And in the article, I've also got a link to a second letter they sent to Google 2 days after the first one, after I published an article and video about them blocking the first video on YouTube, with the second letter also referencing the original concerns notice. Under Australia's new defamation laws, before you institute a defamation case in court, you have to serve the other party with the concerns notice and wait 28 days. Kevin Rudd and his lawyers only sent a concerns notice to Google and YouTube to have the videos and articles blocked, but Rudd and his lawyers won't come anywhere near me. You only have to look at what I've written in the article in my previous reporting on the matter to know why. Rudd has too many questions for which he can't give a legitimate answer, and his lies are starting to pile up. There's still 3 million more Epstein files, photographs and videos that have not been released because they say they are legally privileged, show abuse, or have private details on them, etc. But it's guaranteed at least some of the files have not been released to protect certain people. And I'm an independent journalist and I'm 100% crowdfunded from viewers like yourself, and I've been running a campaign to help me keep on doing the work I'm doing, and I'll read it out to you. 10 weeks ago, I launched a campaign with a simple goal: find 200 new monthly supporters so I can keep on doing this work as a fully independent journalist, running this website and YouTube channel without corporate backing or paywalls. Since then, 107 wonderful people have stepped up and become monthly supporters. That's huge, thank you. We're now at 93 to go. If you've been enjoying the work and aren't yet supporting monthly, I'd be incredibly grateful if you consider joining them. Here's the situation. Like most independent journalists, I'm basically a one-person small business. Right now, a lot of us are feeling the squeeze, just like many small businesses and households are. To stay afloat and keep bringing you the reporting I do, I need roughly 200 more people, well, we're down to 93 now, chipping in and whatever they can comfortably afford each month. Anything from $3 to $100 or whatever works for your budget makes a real difference. There's no lock-in and you can cancel or adjust at any time. If that feels doable right now, you can see all the donations options on the donations page on my website, and there'll be a link for the donations page below this video on YouTube. Your support, whether it's a monthly donation or one-off donation or just sharing my work, is what helps keep independent voices like this one alive. And please do your bit and help shine a light on corruption and share this video on social media. And please hit the like and subscribe button and notification button. That way you get notified when I publish new videos. Other than that, thank you for your time and have a good day.